Hi, I'm Andy Thompson with Yetter Farm Equipment, and today we're looking at the Yetter 8500 series head carts. So this you'll see is a 32 footer. We have these in a number of different lengths. Usually if we're doing like a 12 row corn head, then we would be using a 32 foot head cart. So this would be an 8500-032. Today we actually have an 8 row corn head with the Devastator on it sitting on here, but certainly you can go up to a 12 row or up to a 30 foot cart. So a couple of new features that we've introduced is on our hitch, new for 2023. We actually have, we've changed this just slightly. Now it comes standard with a jack on there, so easier to hook and unhook. Also, we've slightly changed the way that the telescoping hitch works. And so it's actually spring loaded, very simple. And then when we come to flip it back in, locks in place very easily. So very nice feature, helping to hook and unhook onto these carts, very nice. Overall, the Yetter head carts, there's a lot of features on here. All of the axles are going to have a torsion axle on them, both front and back. You'll notice we also have the fenders on the front here as well. All of our lights are actually ran up into the tube. They're all LED lights, and the wiring is all inside. So protected when you're coming in and out of your fields, making sure that corn stalks or anything of that nature is not pulling on the wires there. So as we move back on the head carts, we're going to notice that these head carts have just a ton of adjustability to them. So we have a main frame right here, adjustable top rail, and adjustable back feet. That's why these work very well with Yetter Devastators or some other skid shoe type of as well. So we actually have here, we have this adjusted up pretty high, so that way it's easy to get it on and off. And then we can actually decide not only how high and low, but then also left or right, front to back that you want to put your head on the cart. So just a ton of adjustability that way. Comes standard with your ratchet tie downs. The place for them to ratchet right onto there as well, so very easy there. Move on back. We have a toolbox back here, so you can put extra ratchet or extra pieces in there. Also, on all of these carts, we actually have inside your top rail right here, we can take this plate off. So if you have your platforms on here and you want to carry an extra sickle section, you can actually take this plate off and you can stick your sickle section inside your top tube right there. So a very handy place to store that as well. We have options for different size tires on these carts. This one here is what we would call our shorter tires. These here are going to be a 235 65/16 tire. And as you can see, the aluminum wheels on there. So overall, that tire is going to be a little bit shorter, and that's going to allow us then to be able to get any of our heads that has like a Yetter stock Devastator on it. It's going to be able to get them on and off of there without having to lock them up. So just makes it very easy when you have the Devastators on there to be able to get these on and off of there. So overall, powder coat paint on the whole machine, and you can see the reflectors. I mentioned the LED lights. One other option that we offer on these is what you see right here. We call this a marker pole alignment kit. This is a very handy feature. It's an option, but you just bolt that on there. And what that's going to do is allow you from the operator's cab on your combine, when you're actually putting the head on there, all you have to do is pull forward, basically until you get your snoots that are going to come up there and you're going to touch these. And as soon as you do, then you're going to be able to set it down. That's a really nice feature. It's going to allow you to be able to get the head placed perfectly, lined up nicely, and then be able to get it put down on there the first time instead of having to jockey that around. So there's an option on here. I certainly recommend anytime that we're putting a corn head on here to have that feature on there. So appreciate you taking a look at our Yetter 8500 head carts. If you want more information, look at our website, www.yetterco.com.